If you're replaying conversations in your head, still wondering what you did wrong, still waiting for an explanation you know you're never going to get, this video is for you. Because what hurts most after narcissistic or emotional abusive relationships isn't always the breakup itself, it's the silence, the lack of answers, and the feeling that something was taken from you without explanation. This video isn't about getting closure from them, it's about understanding why it was withheld and how to begin finding peace without their participation. So let's talk about what closure really is. Closure is often misunderstood. It's not an apology, it's not a final conversation, and it's not them suddenly taking responsibility. Closure is the nervous system trying to make sense of a shock. When someone leaves suddenly, lies, disappears, or rewrites history, the brain stays activated. It keeps searching for meaning because meaning creates safety. So if you feel stuck, obsessive, or unable to move on, it's not because you're weak, it's because your nervous system never got the chance to land. Why do narcissists withhold closure? Narcissistic and emotionally unavailable people don't experience relationships the same way that you do. And they withhold closure for very specific reasons. Reason one is control. Closure gives you power. It allows you to understand what happened, interpret the experience, and emotionally detach. Silence keeps them in control. If you're confused, questioning yourself, or waiting, they still hold the upper hand. Reason two, ego protection. Taking responsibility would damage the image they have of themselves. So instead of accountability, they minimize, deflect, or disappear. They rewrite history, they invalidate your feelings, or they say nothing at all. Not because they don't understand, because understanding requires ownership of what they've done. Why the silence hurts more than the breakup itself. When someone refuses to explain, your mind fills in the gaps, and most people turn inward. You start asking, what did I do wrong? Why wasn't I enough? How did I miss this? How did I not see this coming? All kinds of questions. What's wrong? The pain isn't just grief, it's self-blame. You're not only losing the relationship, you're losing your sense of reality. And that's why it hurts so deeply, because you just cannot make sense of any of it. The silence is not accidental. They know exactly what they're doing. One of the hardest truths to accept is that silence is intentional. Avoiding closure avoids accountability. It allows them to move on without consequences while you stay emotionally frozen. If you're wondering whether they realise what they did, oh, they do. They just don't experience guilt the way you do. Silence isn't confusion, it's a strategy. It's a game plan, and they know exactly what it's doing to you. This will make you feel stuck, make you feel trapped. But what they don't want you to realise, the most important thing they don't want you to understand is this. When someone is capable of giving you closure, they would have treated you better in the relationship. Closure isn't something they suddenly withhold at the end. It's something they were never able to give in the first place. Waiting for closure keeps you attached to somebody who already shown you their limits. How to emotionally close the loop yourself, so getting your own closure. Closure doesn't come with answers, it comes with clarity. From naming what happened without needing their agreement, from accepting their silence as information. You don't need their explanation to trust your experience. You don't need their apology to validate your pain. What healing actually looks like. Healing after narcissistic abuse is not fast by any means. It doesn't look like instant peace. It looks like understanding followed by grief, followed by moments of relief. Some days you'll feel strong, other days the questions return. That doesn't mean that you're going backwards, it means your nervous system is learning to feel safe again. If you're still waiting for closure, please know this. You didn't fail to get it. They failed to be capable of giving it to you. Take what you needed from this video and leave the rest behind. You are not broken. You're healing something that mattered, and you're allowed to do that slowly. You're welcome to stay here if you need support while you do. There's lots of videos, little breathing exercises, mini meditations on this channel that might just help you.